Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Sup, Blazy?
What's up, Gelato? It's been a while. Oh, I'm level 16. I've kind of just been training. I gotta continue with the story. I'm on a hard mode right now. I'm gonna keep it on hard mode. You get more XP.
How you been, dude?
I've been good, just hanging out. What about you? Where do I gotta go again? Up here, right? Yeah, up here.
I must wait.
Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm alright.
Yes, the knights are not preferred, but they serve a purpose. One this town.
What do you need? Prava sent me. I'm looking for Vigo.
You and that nuisance of a child both. Girl's been nagging us about that demon woman all week. Vigo's gone, looking into her claims. He should be at the mining camp north of here. Whole escort of knights went missing there last week, along with the girl's mother and another woman. Watch yourself out there.
So I want to give you a market update of what's going on with the trade war, the tariffs, and all this AI investment that the Donald Trump is keep
I can't do that here.
This is Howard Lutnick, and he's going to be defending this stuff. Let's have a watch.
In our polling, some of the perceptions of the economy, 61% of Americans believe the administration is putting too much focus on tariffs. 70% say the administration is not doing enough to lower prices, and 60% oppose new tariffs on domestic goods. This is a setback to your policy
Oh, they're going to love the deal that President Trump and I have too. They're just going to love that letters to these countries said this is going to fix the trade deficit. This will go a long way to fixing the trade deficit. And that's got these countries to the table. And they're going to open their markets or they're going to pay the tariff. And if they open their markets, to export, to grow the business, farmers, ranchers, fishermen, this is going to be the next increase on their
Alright, so according to Howard Lutnick, when in doubt, President Trump will send letters to countries, and I guess they're all going to be happy. It's weird that they're talking about letters. Talking about but I mean, clearly, a lot of people talk about letters to other countries, and whenever they mention opening up other countries' markets, what they're trying to say is, hey, other countries have regulations. Other countries have regulations to keep products safe, right? Other countries don't necessarily want to keep American products that are unsafe. And, you know, our this is the piece of the point, which a lot of people just won't do. If you ever travel around the world, you figure out really quickly that food quality is not very good in comparison to many countries around the world, so there's that. And I guess we're going to want to trade, we're going to take this. Find out exactly but we're looking for that person is good for you and we're going to love it. Just a little bit more about the country. I mean, it's just a long thinking about it. Americans deserve to be off the best line of the United So it starts with like, I remember my dog, the idea of the or the idea of countries I guess other countries are going to build a bunch of factories in the USA. But then the problem became like, okay, so if they tariffs, and again, The tariffs are basically does that mean then that the factors that you had said, they, to build to make shoes and all this kind of stuff, and you guys know we talked about this for a month or so. And this is sort of where the speaking point, because they're promising jobs. The jobs are we just hear about let's look at what the inflation is like.
I was asking about consumer prices, what people will pay when they go to the store. But since you don't want to answer.
They'll be low. I think they'll be low. Shockingly low.
Okay. The consumer price index doesn't currently reflect that, though. It's kind of
Well, it's just going to look for like 10%. Yeah. The dollar has to so the dollar is low, so small things, tariffs, these are small numbers. You're going to see inflation is not going to change. Remember, inflation is an expectation of rates continuing to grow. Tariffs are just going to reset the price level for imports for certain imports from certain countries, but everybody who's building in America. And remember, Donald Trump announced over $11 trillion of building in America. All that building in America, the construction jobs here depend on those products.
So, as you see with Lutnick, and honestly, he represents the Trump administration, right? Kind of the way that they talk, the laws that they make. There's so much in there to be like, it's so hard to understand your logic. Like he's saying, hey, there's no inflation, prices are going to be low, you're so happy, and the tariffs come in, oh my god, look how cheap everything is. It's like, how does this even make sense? If you're paying more taxes, and we're going to say, hey, the dollar is declining, oh my god, everything's going to be cheaper for you. That doesn't make sense either. It's just simple as terms, okay? If you have a stronger dollar, that would make goods in another country cheaper, right? You guys should notice. But I just want to make sure it's clear. So, dollar strong, you go to a place like Mexico, just for example, for those of you who travel south, you'll go, oh my god, why is beer so cheap? Why is beer so cheap? Because the dollar is stronger than the local currency when you travel to other countries. So, this idea of saying like the dollar declining and something, everything's going to be cheaper from other places, it doesn't, like a lot of simplicity, it doesn't make sense. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I would decide you're on. The Trump people, right, want everyone to be uneducated. They want them to be docile. Don't question anything, just accept what they say. Which is something that I emphasize all the time in the trial, is to have critical.
Are you Vigo? I was sent.
Hey! I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast. Strode right past where you stand. To think my mother's trapped in there with her. You let my mother through, sir. Shouldn't you be responsible for her safety?
We have soldiers stationed inside.
You should be worried about them, too. Maybe you can help me. My mother and I studied the Haradrim. We were onto something big. But then she ran off. It's not like her to abandon the hunt.
Mines are closed on church orders. They're not safe. Especially not for children.
She did. The Horned Woman is the demon Lilith.
No, that can't be. My mother taught me that name. You speak of the daughter of hatred.
Did Prava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
There's more than your job at stake here.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
And actually just think. I mean, honestly. And this is something I encourage you guys also in the community to share thoughts on this stuff with each other, because it is actually really frustrating on a daily basis to talk to these people. And I always find it strange as well how Lennox is, to me, represents the Trump administration, basically a bunch of used car salesman kind of types or home shopping network, mixed with TV evangelists, essentially who they are. I always think anyone really because they
I need more fury.
Products come on the shelves. They come on much cheaper. Energy is cheaper. I think you're going to see inflation stay right where it is. And Jerome Powell's held these rates up way too high. Way too high. Once you cut rates, the Fed's going to cut rates, mortgages are going to be cheaper, and America's going to be so much better off.
Alright, so we're all going to be great, everything's going to be great, and right now what they try to do, they try to make it as simple as possible. They just say, put some credit in account, right? It's not that, it's going to buy it, it's not that, it's going to buy it. That's something
Not ready yet.
not really about the losses. It's factual, it's really sad. And so when you go through like what's going on, something always so for example, this is yesterday. How percent made the case to Trump against firing the Fed to account. So that's something Trump's been fuming about, right? Lower the rates. But you have to remember mortgage rates, for example, is not just the Fed. You have to talk about the bond market, and the bond market anticipates inflation under Trump, and the bond market anticipates deficit spending and more national debt. Hence, they want more rate of return. They want more to buy U.S. debt, so the yields have to go up. And I know a lot of people don't understand this stuff. It's easy just to blame the Fed, but I just want to say there are more in place than just one person at the Fed. Okay, it's all concentrated. Also, the market borrowing rates will go up. This is what it says. No, it says Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent in recent days finally right now Trump for why said a couple of the answers talking about the politics won't be on your side. It's a lose-lose situation. Letnick's name was also referred to this, so like Letnick was part of the talks to talk down Trump. So, for example, it says here, the Wall Street Journal reported in April that Bessent and Commerce Secretary Howard Letnick, the guy you're watching right now today,
Yeehaw! Today we're at a place called Texas Rocks, which is in Europe.
That damn hoist is
A far cry from Texas, but they've got a big fat juicy steak challenge, so we're going to give it a bash.
Look out!
What's my mother's charm on your wrist?
It's mine now, girl.
It's definitely well accessories. You look on the walls and whatnot. I don't know if the challenge is actually on the menu. Oh wait, there it is. The steak challenge costs 80 quid, 75-ounce steak, 3 double sides, which is from chili cheese fries, mac and cheese, creamy garlic mushrooms, garlic bread. You get 1 ounce complete, free upon completion, and I am told there's also a t-shirt. How many people do that here for Friday night? Yeah, I'll stop. So as you can see, they've got a little kind of man. Yeah. How many people do that here for Friday night? Yeah. I'll stop. So as you can see, they've got a little kind of man vs wall thingy. I did not realise they have not one, not two, but 3 different food challenges here. One of them is ice cream, one of them is a burger challenge, the other one's the one where they say steak challenge, and if you win, you get a little, see that? A little kind of walk of fame. I thought it was a typo when it says walk of fame. I thought it was wall of fame. It's actually like the walk of fame in LA. You get like a little star on there, and only one person's ever done this, right? Yeah?
That's correct. Only one person has completed it.
2019. It's about time somebody else beat it, I think. Oh, it sticks. Bringing out the fresh raw cut steak. This is it. Oh, goodness me. Do you reckon you can handle it then? Smells delicious. Already seasoned. So, how do you want that cooked? I realise it's my negative reaction, but can I get that well done? Okay. Or as well done as possible. Yeah, I wouldn't normally, but you'll just make it easier, less sinewy, I think. Yeah, I'll take well done. No worries. The chef comes down and stacks it downstairs. Oh! Steak on side scorpion. I still eat them off the floor. Oh, here we go. 75-ounce steak, 3 double sides, 1 hour, 3 meals, some vouchers, t-shirt, and a spot on that wall of fame at steak. Think I got it? You got it. Yeah. Thank you. Just the bearded guy to show up. 3, 2, 1. I like the girl. The girl was very good. I'll still give me sauce.
What sauce would you like?
Barbecue, maybe? Oh, thank you very much. Is that Red's True barbecue sauce? You're right. You're advertising a different restaurant then. I'll dip this in the creamy mushroom sauce actually.
You got meat slice?
Yeah.
I've already had a double burger. He's got it? Yeah. Feel down there. Yeah?
The combination of the barbecue sauce and the creamy mushroom sauce actually working quite well so far.
What's the tactic here with the... What's going on?
You don't know what type of things are we talking about? This measurements is doing this thing. If you're not cutting the meat up, I'll be chewing. It's not going wrong. Small bit.
I was myself, and they only got halfway through. They quit after about 38 minutes. Yeah, they just couldn't do it anymore.
How are you? I just noticed something. Neither of you are wearing your cowboy hats. Yeah. There you go. Step for that. I recommend cowboy hat. I think it's about now. I don't like your weird stuff, but I'm quite practical with it. This feels like a bit else I did in
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, start up. It's very good. It feels like I'm on the high plains of Southern California. Nice. It's a large steak there. It's good, tastes good.
What my English degree to use? Large, nice.
It looks like I'm good in it, go, but nah. Temporary dye of the beard. Get him to sit over here, then he puts the seat back a little. It's my job. I'm not getting far behind. Come on.
I've got a job for you, mate.
I'm ready.
Why do steaks make such good comedians?
Why do steaks make such good comedians?
Because the jokes are well done.
Don't encourage them. Don't encourage them.
It's rare to find a good joke in a steakhouse.
Alright, we're good. Come on, George. You say it's disgusting? No, it is.
No, we're practicing just, I can't imagine eating that steak and then moving on to the priest.
Oh, yeah, don't remind me about that part. I'm just trying to focus on the steak for now. Start to swell up. Why is it happening to me all the time lately? You know, going with the steak though. That's gonna count for like a small round of blood right now.
Strangers in the camp.
Whenever I do a steak challenge, there's always an army of people in the comments saying, why did you get it well done? But it actually just make it a little easier because it's less sinew in there. It's also a little bit more palatable for people who are watching. Then some people just don't enjoy other people watching, other people eating rare steak. Right? You can actually swallow chunks, which more safely as well. I mean, I wouldn't recommend swallowing whole chunks of steak, but if you have to, it gets a little chewy. You've got the option. It's much more dangerous if it's rare. Alright. That's the steak. About done, that's it, yeah? Oh, right, what's the time? Chili cheese fries? That's a big portion.
Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's cave for as long as that will take? No. I'm going on.
You like Jessica on Toy Story. To be honest, I'm concentrating that much, but I had it all back. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Where's the dog? I think we've reached that necessary juncture at which I need to order a fizzy beverage. Let's look at a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Thank you very much.
You sweat.
I'm sweating profusely.
Green sweat.
2 sides down, 4 remaining. All the 6 sides.
Not ready yet.
Don't get the idea.
Just hold the nose, Jeff.
Beams are too down.
Back out.
Shaking like leaves.
I had it down. I thought the jacket about this one. Never seen improvements at anything except mushrooms. It's ridiculous.
Even Achilles had a heel.
What's special about this place anyway? What would draw Lilith here?
Hell if I know.
Alright.
Trava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out. That's all.
And that was Texas Rocks. Jackson in charge. Thank you very much. Couldn't have done it without you. Go on then. You got cheesecake?
Yeah.
That's the cheesecake? That's the cheesecake. I would like one slice of cheesecake, please. Short breath now.
That's not the flow.
Yeah?
Is that the last piece of cheesecake?
You scum. Since this man has taken the last slice of cheesecake, can I go with the brownie tart? Yes. Thank you. You just ruined this video. Well then, mate, so we got your little plaque to go on your wall. The plaque's already done. It's there, yeah. Well, we got
Oh my God.
you know, with you who's coming. That's for you to wear on your next day challenge. Oh, nice, pink. Along with some Jack Daniels goodies from us. Oh, thank you very much. And then there's a voucher for the redeeming of your steak. Oh, thank you. Is this transferable? Of course it is. In which case, I've got to give this to the man with the beard. Oh, okay. That's all. All right. That's a little special. It's already got the mounted hooks in the back and everything. I'll tell you what, I'm not surprised. Not only one person has ever defeated that. Ollie Dummer. Props to you, Ollie. If you're out there and you see this, comment down in the comment section. And but that's a little special.
Here are my two biggest financial regrets as a 25-year-old living in Chicago.
I bought a pickup truck. How much was the pickup truck? Like $80,000.
All right, Carter, you got 2587.
Not for long. I make bad financial decisions.
Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at people going over some bad financial decisions they've made. I always like making these videos because of the amount of different situations and circumstances people have in their lives, and I think we can all learn from it and hopefully avoid these same problems that you see coming up in your life. We have
be deeper down.
Examples to go over today. I'll open up comments from you guys from previous videos, so if you want to be featured on a feature video, leave a comment down below. But let's start off with someone who probably wouldn't expect to make these kinds of mistakes.
This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done financially, like a young term. Sam and I used to work on cruise ships. Every week we fly somewhere different, abroad.
Nowhere to go. The fight's coming to us this time.
And then you go to Alaska, right? You're always going. But we were broke. We would go. We would go. We'd be in the airport, like splitting up pretzel, like you can get used to anything, so I just think we were used to basically. It's all Argentina. So first you fly and then exit, you have to pay a fee that's called a reciprocity fee. And the fee was $25 per person. When
This is something we've gone over many times, talking about vacations and barely being able to afford it. But if you don't know who this is Jason Martell, the host for the Fancy Finance Show. I think that this is a good example that everybody makes financial mistakes in their lifetime. It doesn't really matter who you are. I mean, I've told you guys mine before. I racked up over $20,000 of student loan debt, and I didn't even get a degree. I dropped out. Overall, I guess I could say that I'm lucky that at least it wasn't six figures, comparing it to a lot of people in college today, but I basically just lit all that money on fire. We also have a comment from you guys that enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this one, talking about the last video about people actually being transparent, admitting their financial woes, and especially realizing that they did make a bad decision. In my opinion, it's one of the big positives with social media, even though I know there's a lot of negatives Plus, life is too short to learn from just your own mistakes, and now on the internet you can learn from others. On the other side of the planet, we have a post right here. I'm going to tell you the most overhyped thing you ever spent money on and instantly regretted it. I regret everyone's purchase of these reviews on their behalf, which if you don't know what it is, it's just another little you end up buying one or two of the small ones. I don't think it's going to break the bank. However, some of the things that I saw at retail in hundreds of Thanks to Eric and Christian Labutins, I don't know how to say that right, but I do know what they are. They sold my probably my college degree, anything from Starbucks, a wedding, absolute waste of money and sanity, and then right after that, the amount of people that slow Another person saying big wedding, a fancy car, Lord best thing ever. Crumble cookie, they weren't filling fuck, DoorDash, see that later. $10,000 TV for my husband, but I made sure to get it in the divorce. Now, whether you got it or not, if you spend that much money on a TV, I mean, it basically has to be worth significantly less almost immediately. Every single year, there's a new model. The technology gets better or cheaper to manufacture. $10,000. That seems insane to me. But we also have some comments from you guys. When I asked you what's your worst financial decision you made, I think it was not saving up any money while I lived in Canada. I always spent most of it back in Mexico and Russia. Another person saying a new car all the way back in 2007, Mitsubishi Eclipse, rollover from my 2003 Eclipse, $8,000 plus a $25,000 loan, about $40,000 in total minus maintenance. Hands down, the dumbest thing you could buy are cars or worthless degrees, student loans, now have an emergency fund, my baby, birthday, spent around $1,600. I think it was a crazy time. Another person saying student loans, I mean, I was in the same boat. Very happy to be able to pay that off, but we'll head over to the next example. The height of
The contents behind this smoke are about to throw the global Pokemon audience into the biggest internet uproar in franchise history. On one end, we have Alarm, the Megamon mercenary who's been convinced that it's either become the best or is helpful. And on the other end, we have Ash, our GOAT for 19 years at this point. 0 major trophies in his first finals appearance ever, equipped with his strongest regional ace and its prophesized transformation. Victory's never been this within grasp for our GOAT, and it all comes down to whether he can just win one more battle. Welcome to the Kalos Trilogy finale. Now, stakes this high aren't created within a single 20-minute episode. They're built off the backs of dozens, if not hundreds of episodes prior, and everything leading up to now is why millions of Pokemon fans globally were tuned in on August 18, 2016 to this final climax. So to truly feel the gravity of what's at stake, allow me to provide you with some much-needed context. Starting with, why the fuck is Alon even in this bitch in the first place? Now, we've already covered Bro at length, but to catch you up to speed, he's a man on a mission to collect energy from battling Mega Evolved Pokemon because this totally not evil boss said so, and his makeshift little sister's partner Pokemon needs him to wake up from a coma. So how the hell does a man on this urgent of a mission find himself in a Kalos League final against a trainer that doesn't even have a Mega Pokemon? Well, for this, there's one person and one person only to blame. Why? Walk with me, gang. Now, you may be thinking it must have been Ash that attracted this matchup, and you think...
The tunnel's closed. We're trapped without the hoist.
Look, there she is. That statue. It's her. The way I saw her.
Lilith.
We need to find my mother.
What you doing, Islam?
Over there. The host. At last, I'll ride out. Oh, hell. Slain. What happened? We need reinforcements.
No, we can do...
What was that?
It came from beyond the gate.
The escort. They're all dead. Over there.
A woman. Vigo. It was one of the women you sent. Only... She wasn't human. She was a demon. Like the statue. Claims she mothered sanctuary. It was a dead bloodbath.
The other woman, Vinod. Where is she?
She begged for her life. Lilith spared her. Let her deeper in. Give up, girl. She's lost. Vigo, you must listen. Steel did nothing. Spells, prayers, all useless. Go to Corval. Tell Pro. Raise the army. The father. Evil itself mocks sanctuary. Do this for me.
He is dead.
I'm done for. Your mother told me this trinket would bring good fortune. To think I trusted her.
She bribed you with it, didn't she? You weren't supposed to let her through at all. But it's not too late. She can still be saved.
Not by me. Not anymore. Prava will know what to do.
You're leaving us? Abandoning her?
There's nothing left to abandon. She's good as dead. I'm sorry, kid.
He really just left us. It's up to us now.
Partially right. This man loves attracting demons. Niggas see this man and start licking their lips, ready to dethrone him. He's never been in a throne. Repeat what happened here. Since doing that, Allah had just been whooping the catcher on this man, and Ash fell unconscious from a physical strain of holding that bond.
Lilith can't be too
The
far.
broken something uttered the words, "I'll train hard to get strong enough to beat you, and then I'll win the Talos League." Pay close attention to this sentence. "I'll train hard to get strong enough to beat you, and then I'll win the Talos League." Insinuating, let me master this form, run me my fate again, and then you go about your business, and I'll go about mine at the Talos League. But Allah didn't bite, and I let out a sigh of relief. Until... What the fuck are you doing? Whose side are you on? This is the only man in the region who could threaten Ash's league run, and you decide to open your Goldilocks mouth, even though when you ask, you're gonna enter too, right, Lon? As if it's obvious. Only you're not slick. You know what you need to enter the Talos League? 8 gym badges. You know what your brother is? A gym leader. So if you've never seen this man at the Lumios 3 or Hotspot gym, you fucking shit, he's not entering the league. You did that in whispering grunt. Stop giving him ideas. Now look, not answering you.
Mind races. Yes, I am Lilith, mother of sanctuary. Daughter of hatred. I have what you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You dragged your child all over Sanctuary in pursuit of it.
No, I taught her how to survive.
Is that what you want to believe? Drop the act. You have questions. I have answers. I know the fabric of the cosmos.
Everything I've read has warned me against you.
You've read so much, yet know so little. Will you accept my offer?
I don't know. Will you let me try? I want to try.
Your mother is alive. She came this way with Lilith.
How can you be sure?
Sometimes I see visions of the past. I saw them.
What? How?
Lilith's petals. Her blood was fed to me once.
You stupid cat.
Aslan! Aslan! Meow!
Aslan.
Ligament balls.
Aslan, you need a boyfriend, Aslan.
Oh, Aslan! Aslan!
Not ready yet. My bags are full.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh shit.
not really, but he released the conversation with the mysterious 4 words after Ash talks about how great the league will be. It sounds like fun. Call me delusional, but this sounds like a no to me. Like, you have fun with that sort of thing. Plus, the league is 9 episodes away, and you got no badges. It's no damn thing. That's what it always time, right? Right? Just think that previous matches with the fight them. It was really something reaching out of monsters. That was almost
Bags
but that's because he didn't include it because the writers stuck in this is like basically right at the Swarovski gym. Not even have anything to do with
I can't lift more.
screen time. The narrator is actually using this battle as a full-on film to explain what Mega Evolution is. And I'm looking around like this, no one else realized what the fuck this scene insinuates? I couldn't even watch the film in peace from all the anxiety. Because he is and although writers are sick in the head for not showing us the results of the match in the same movie, they do show us some aftermath in an episode before the league starts. And just be how this thing along was talking to Corinne. First of all, look how we get the cardio. Alright, here's your gym badge. Now that you got 8, are you gonna enter the Talos League? 8? He's supposed to be the 3rd. Yeah, GG, bro. You don't even care about the order. And then he goes, yes, because there's a certain rat-taming trainer that I have to squash. Okay. Yes. The eggs will be right behind you. And don't get me started on spooky little frog. Oh, nah. This is a sick nigga. All of y'all in this room should be held fucking liable. Because now there is a rabid smurfer on Ash's tail. And you might be wondering, hey, there's an example of how a long stacks against trainer Ash is already faced. But what about the opposite? What happens when Ash is one of the monsters? Well, after some digging, I found that in a different movie, Ash had a battle with Astrid, who you'll remember appeared at the start of a long spin-off show, simply to showcase how utterly broken his Mega Charizard was. In Ash's case, to be fair, his battle with her lasted about as long as Alon's with Corinna. The only difference was I lost. All this being said, when they both put up to the league, I ain't gonna say I was stressed, but I was starting to get a little bit shaky, you know what I mean? And the first conversation was shown in health. Ash grabbed his attention and went, so you made it. Guess you can resist the idea of lifting that trophy, huh? Trophy? I didn't know there was a trophy. No, I'm just here so I can whoop your ass again. Curious. I mean, hopefully I can get some Mega Evolution along the way, bro.
Why you were spared?
Yes.
Do you have faith in me?
I want to.
Good. For now, all you need know is that we are going to meet my son.
Rathma, the first necromancer.
He is that, and more. He is the key to my plans.
It sounds like they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma, together.
Mother, what are you thinking?
My Sandra the Hedgehog. That's I'm serious. Now, you know, that experience with finding and public support is that he shows us that it being all fun. They may have both in the finals, but there was not a single step along the way that Alonso thought outclassed out. After the matches were settled in, I know that ain't about time for you. We see Alon is matched up against Trevor, and they're about to kick off the tournament with a 3v3 spearheaded by a Mega Charizard versus a Mega Charizard match. Now let's put this down this way. Charizard, Alon dodged his first attack, splashed water to the Mega section, blocked the Mega deck, and it flies to the Mega He stuck his Charizard up flying above the smoke, up in smoke before singing. I'ma stop you right there, big fella. Not a single protractor in sight, yet you're spewing up the grease like my math professors. Calm your ass down. And so not only did a launch Charizard not to get hit, but using the same sunlight that Trevor's Charizard put on the field with Drought, he landed a stun-boosted flamethrower that shot him. Holy shit. Holy shit is right. And seen as a launch from Coconut Head, Ash had to prepare for his own battle. This is up next. This was that scene of the park. How he steps this nigga every time. I ain't no wrong. He steps to act the badges out of battle. And his whole thing is that he doesn't have these badges and thus didn't qualify for the league. And now wants to beat Ash to prove that badges mean nothing. What the fuck are you doing, bro? This dude needs to get a trigger warning at the top. And since Ash blew him off earlier and promised to face him next time, this screams like he had to beat Rounder and he was a holder. Look for playoff
Great.
Nah, you better get me tight. All these fucking lengths you're going to, you better at least send out something devious. Oh my god. With all due respect, under God's green and let a nigga with happy on spirit to try and step to me with one of these rich bitch fools. Oh god, they talked about we have King's HQ like Pokemon. I promise this match the didn't get a chance to make the league. Am I the only one that doesn't have single rules, dude? This is just such a weird hill to stand on. There's no prejudice here. If you hold up to badges, you wouldn't be discriminated against. The theory on top is that all this bullshit was causing Ash to be late. And maybe they were there. They thought, hey, the lines go back. Right under our noses the whole time. Because all the while Ash is dishing up thunderbolts and speeches, we saw that Alon in the back of this hallway, that Alon is sweeping Trevor's Aerodactyl and Gorgeous for the 3-0 win. Think about it, that he swept the first round before Ash could even make it for to the battle. Well, once he plays up and picked it once, just removal on the other hand. First attack of the battle by round, of course he can't really get it. And those levels were soon going to show themselves. So quarters are skipped over pretty heavily other than see how we can get back against Ash's Asshole. But if there was ever a stark contrast between Ash and Alon's levels heading into the finals, it would be from the settings. We already know what happened to Ash, so that shit was no real indicate that shit kind of runs with the let's see Ash won. The high points. So biggest. And Ash wasn't the only one battling something he was familiar with. Oh my god, what? It's this thing. Dog message. What? It's crazier. There are really times bro. Zero roll busting. Get on the street. It's all because of Alon. Ever since your ass did me dirt, I ain't gonna see. I ain't shaved. I ain't showered. All because of one little mistake. What a damage. Charge already no damn dragon type. They've been calling me the sorriest dragon tamer in pop culture. I'm even below Hiccup and Toothless bitch ass. Do you know what that does to a nigga's mental? On guard, bitch.
I must wait.
No, they didn't show us the full battle. When they flashed that scoreboard, I'd seen everything I needed to know. Ramo down to his last mon, and Alon only had to use Metagross and Charizard. And that's really bad. Rock Goblin tells us something even crazier. Alon smacked this thing with this Charizard before even Mega Hugged. He hugged that 4 times weakness to Rock for the fuck of it. He's a bastard, I'll tell you. I'll play it simple. And once he did make it for Remo's Garchomp Garchomp, shit was even worse than their first matchup. I'm talking he grabbed his out the Dragon Rush, tossed him into the sky, sauteed him with a not very effective flamethrower, and when Remo tried to retaliate with another Dragon Rush, Charizard simply dragged the boss out by the This boss was back in the last game. Not even a like if Sonya's positive, confident, glazed attitude compared to this mess doesn't show you the different effect of these two have for powers. And with this, the roads to the finals converge at last, with both finalists giving their teams one last speed before the curtain call. Alon was like, all of our hard work leads up to this. The blood, sweat, sacrifice. As long as we execute the game plan, we'll be fine, and before you know it, Chesky will be healed. Wow. You're right. I mean, actually, I'm just as hard. What did he want? He's alive. When did he want it? Now. Ding dong, 1, 2, 3, win! Let's just get to the battle, man. So we pick shit up, using Tyranitar. We don't even know 4 of Alon's Pokemon at this point, but good to know he just casually leads with his pseudo legendary with weather effects. Alright. Tyranitar used Dark Ball so Pikachu dodged, but after a rock fell into the river and caused a rain-like splash, Ash realized that, hey, water conducts electricity, so he Iron Tails the water to get Tyranitar away. Yeah, smart. What was a real electric developed by Tyranitar blocks the stone and smashes it and starts working. Then she got the stone working until Ash got begins to block back the Iron Tail. The Tyranitar closes it with a crunch, pushes the Iron Tail into its mouth until Tyranitar whacks it around and tosses it. The battle completed with an electro ball in the sky. If you have and press thumb, your time is up to subscribe. If you want. Great performance by the rat. That should be had coming to you by the side guards. If he does that 5 more times, so is the challenge. And this is where Ash got a little too excited. What does Ash mean?
Alright, Pikachu, you can take a rest.
Then when he sent out his noise ring, this man just gave me a free switch. Yeah, this is why we don't do that, big man. This one went as expected. Mismatch of fucking doom. They humor this with a little bit of some back and forth, pull our flockers a little bit. Like people do clouds and stuff. The real one. We have a chance. We got God's Dragon Ball and Spring. You already know this is ice to get something out of the red. Then don't down on him with Night Slash for the knockout. Yeah, let's just stack one of our checks for the fear.
But I still sense your pain. You miss your daughter.
My magpie. She's scared right now. She must be.
Go. Or stay. It is time to choose.
I trained her well. She's a good kid. Strong. She'll be all right,
You've chosen well, my child. To reach Rathma, we will need to cross a lake at the bottom of these ruins. It requires a ritual. I will teach you.
As you wish, Mother.
Good. You're ready for lesson 1. Blood is the key.
What did you see this time? I don't need sparing. Tell me.
Lilith plans to teach her mother a ritual. One that needs blood. Your mother seemed receptive.
We have to reach them.
It's pulling up the dumbass. So as Ash is comforting Wyvern, Halucha popped down like, Drago, you fucking boobs? Because, they've been locked in since he was a bat. Real twin shit. Found his egg, taught him how to fly, scrapped him out, and now set this is unmatched by the Like, to start Halucha can land it to save his life, and weave out faces of the next slip. Sliding around. This is actually a perfect situation to do. So I'm just heating up the details. Fighting this barbecue chicken alert. Fair play, bro. That's called knowing your players, man. You're man managers. And Alon made it interesting. That's 4 times That's crazy. Because we really are going to move away from that not doing shit in what would have been a cinematic. But then he's got unburdened in a world where nobody uses items. Chicks look decent at first, but then as how Lucha struggles to Alon pulled out a for example, dodging high jump kick, which is already enough to make somebody want to jump off. But then as Rose meets out this unruly tackle away from death, he says, Looking at other non-experienced I used to just the good old-fashioned we hear about electronics, chasing, roast time, surprise,
Not ready yet.
Not too much about Barnes. He gonna win this shit. Ashton tells Alon that he wants to battle with everything he got, and for the first time since his lab days, we see him crack a smile and think to himself, this fiery spirit just makes me want to obliterate him even more. So the next matchup is Pikachu and Metagross. Pikachu starts with that classic little move, Metagross and chilling his ground, smiling and slinching the Pikachu really gets stuff on the but then Metagross and sends him probably through the grass. Mind you, and now we got another single to do. Metagross then charges up another meteor match. And I think Thunderbolt that dead lasted like 20 seconds. I didn't see shit like this since British Dragon and Bro. Eventually, the medical state and clings that hammer with an iron tail for the that is phenomenal. Still has take the damage. And then shots with Dragon Claw and Iron Tail bites. You know what? Standing ovation for you today. You scroll like these body bags and early damage on the ace, you've got yours, my brother. And now Ash is in a pretty blessed position. 2 unused versus 2 and now the big shot. This is like still not even adding it. Don't mind me, but I'm gonna perfect. So then he could use ice cream. Sharp dodges and he then grabs the dragon plus the sharp opposite first. The sharp then hits at your right iron head and another cold splash, but as the bishop around another counter iron head and then so throughout will be said goodbye. It was so simple that the person was back home or even watching it from the outside. It charged across the other it's a little to stun for his strategy, and while he's on the ground, Ash desperately instructs another Dragon Pulse, but it's too late. This is a devastating scream, ladies and gentlemen. Bisharp now has 2 kills of damn self. That man who beat us just pulled out of retirement for this league. That man who's here when Ash admitted to.
Looks like the same kind of magic as before. I think I can dispel it.
Not enough blood. Never enough blood. I will follow you to the ends of Sanctuary, Mother.
A priest. He must be from the escort Vigos. There she is. Mother?
Nerel? You're just in time. Beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the Firstborn. A trove of magic and knowledge. I opened the way for Lilith. But I could not pass through with her. I lack divine element, you see.
Stop.
But I can find it. I'm so close. I simply need...
Mother, stop! Look at what Lilith has done to you. You're writing in your own blood.
My little magpie. She awakened me. She showed me things I can't even put into words. Once I've finished, you will understand.
I don't care what she showed you. Please, let's just get out of here.
Oh, I see. Yes, clever magpie. Trying to lead me away so you can take all this for yourself. This is my discovery, not yours. I will finish these runes with your blood!
You must stop this!
Look at the gifts she's given me.
Mother, no!
You won't take what's mine!
Please! I don't want you to die! You were protecting me. I don't want to hate you. I'm trying. I really am. We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done. So we need blessed blood. Go back to your Prava. Get that blessing. Beg if you need to. Whatever it takes. My mother started this damn ritual. I'm going to finish it. Meet me in the Mistral Woods.
Why there?
The Horadrim hid a vault there. Finding it was her life's work. So much for that. Maybe it will help with the ritual. If not, at least I can bury her where she'd want. I need time. I'm sorry. Just leave me.
Mother's knife? Requires level 18, it's what I am. Why can't I equip it?
I can't equip this.
Why? Ah, fuck off. Oh, because of my class. Wait, what class is this?
I can't equip this.
I can probably sell it, at least.
Essentially here, instead of guys like Infernape, Charizard, or Mega Charizard counters like Crocodile, now you still leave without a single kill. He couldn't even get one clean one against Sawyer. My guy was thrown into a battle against the Slurpo and barely managed to drop. And at this point, I'm starting to realize something very peculiar. Alon's team is connected in a way you may not expect. Theory mode, you've got to take a look. Now, this is the first time we've seen Alon's full team. We know we got Charizard back at the lab, but Metagross, Tyranitar, Pheasant, Weavile, and Bishop. None of these Pokemon are needed to counter are available in XY via the Friend Safari, the Safari Zone system that relied on having 3DS friend codes added. Y'all may say coincidence, but I'm not. This man Alon eats a predictions. Bingo. Y'all see the so you think had the potential. Duh. Setting up the same type of operations in Sinnoh, Johto, and Unova, bruh. Because this is an outrageous team. Under Bezio Steelwing. Seriously, and y'all saying it's a TM, I'm saying it's an Eddie. Bishop should not be moving like Prime LeBron. But with 2 guaranteed perfect IVs, shit, it could. Come on, bro. He put these things in the last one. So
He's super intimidating when he has so many bodyguards around him, and he came in, I was so nervous, but when he stuck his hand out and smiled, I felt safe.
You give this demon water frog that rain boost and you get what you expect. Bishop comes in with some elusive double teams and a boosted water. It's time. You know, I really want why the fuck are you wasting your raid? What's the point? You had this fat-ass belly for the taking, he hasn't mega to neutralize the super effectiveness, and you use cut. I can use cut. Oh, look at me, Charizard, you wear I'm armed, and now the clones are gone. Are you tagged? Should have me in my room looking at raid nets, begging for it to come back, bro. So, obviously, it's emergency time, and they activate Ash Grenade. Sycamores admiring it, crowds admiring it, Team Rocket, even backdooring ass Lysander's giving a little sneer. Alon responds with a transformation going, and the stage is absolutely set. Greninja closes in and double teams, but Charizard slips through the big flamethrower. Greninja then flings a water shuriken, but Alon gets him to parry you with Dragon Claw. They then hand-to-hand with Aerial Ace and Dragon Claw, a sheer blockbuster cinema that ends with Charizard entering. Axis feeling the pain, and Charizard follows up with another flamethrower. was able to barely protect himself with cut. See, it's not all that bad. And Charizard then whips out Blasphemer. It's in its back. Chase him right on the front. Smile again. Whooping your shit's better than any therapy I've ever experienced. Your unbreakable spirit, it's like a free punching bag over and over. But this is it. I'm ending this shit now.
Alana, you're super cool, and your shiny Charizard is always a fun challenge. But I need to be a Pokemon master, so I have to win now.
They go for it again with Cutting Dragon's Law, then Thunder Punch versus Water Shuriken, and this combat is just absolutely intense. But then we are Prediction has got the best of it gave us all on this. A Water Shuriken so big and powerful, it changes into an amazing final approach. Never seen it. That keep giving surprise before his final move call. Quick two moves clash, the silence fills the arena, everyone around the world waiting for someone to break, and
my bags are full.
This has got the moves, but it's still getting was called Owls match. Y'all dislike balls memes flooding the timelines, even threats that I'm not going to show on screen. But just like that, a region champion was found, and once again, their name was not Ash. But as y'all know, this may have been the climax of the league, but the climax of the season was still to come. And I forget y'all asked for a separate zero-week organization review of an orange-headed freak and his team. So this does conclude the Kalos trilogy, and if this vid gets 10,000 likes, fuck it, a bonus episode on y'all heads. And with that, thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all very soon, and peace.
I hate a privileged rapper who don't even